So, hello and welcome, beautiful people, to another round. This is. Oh, fuck, I did not upload it. Oh, that's okay. So, this will be 783, 784. 784 round of me trying to improve in programming. And I don't have my timers on. So, hold on. I'll change that right away. Is it? Oh, thank you, I guess. No, it's still not enough. Still not enough. Yeah, it's usually around 1 hour long. And I'm still not the best programmer in the world. What the heck? Yeah, it just takes, yeah, I'm kind of sharing my progress, just to show because everyone on the internet is trying to make the impression that you pay someone the money and they will show you this secret thing, and you can pay them for this magic course, which will make you a professional in a month, maybe a week. No, that's not how it works. So let's go. Yeah. We'll have 3 minutes of typing exercise as usual. Why do you have a big cursor? Because I'm fucking blind. That's why. And well, I have multiple monitors, right? And sometimes I'm lost on the screens, like where the fuck it is, right? Well, I can show you, here this is one monitor, here's another monitor, here's another monitor, here's another monitor. And a tiny cursor or mouse pointer on all of these monitors is hard to find. Yeah, but I kind of learned to work on one or two, now, especially because of the streaming. I started to be yeah, second monitor is yeah. So, what do you have? You have a space for one? What do you mean? A space for one? You mean on a desk, next to it, there wouldn't another one cannot fit? Well, you can do the same thing as I did. Look, I have here one, right? And below it, there's, oh fuck. No, you see, it's on top of each other, right? So you can stack them, right? So one below and one up top. So you can use that. Or what kind of operating system do you have, if I may ask? Uh-huh. So I do see, like, I'm using here Windows 2, right? And you can see me switch like quickly between those applications, you know. So it a little bit eliminates the need for a tiny bit eliminates the need for another or for more monitors when you can switch between what you are looking at quickly. And the way I achieve it is, if you are interested, so you have this bar at the bottom, right? Here, this thing, right? It's called taskbar, and yeah. So you can switch to the first application by pressing Windows key and number 1. Here, number 2, number 3, number 4. You get the idea, right? You have a 10 of them, 10 programs. So Windows and 5 for me is IntelliJ. Windows and 8 is for me Chrome. Yeah, so 10 is okay. You have 10. Windows and 1 for me is the File Explorer. Windows and 3 for me like 100. Sure, but there is just few programs in which between you switched frequently, right? The other ones are not so much often used, so you can pin them, right? And then put them in the right place, and then press the Windows key and switch, and that's that, right? And I found out that there's like six programs in which I switch regularly to. And if and then there's like month which I'm doing like something, you know, like more frequently. So for example, I was doing the Figma design, right? The like prototyping of uh, of the site, right? So I moved it at the like Windows and 9 key, you know, and then when I will do something else, I can switch it out again. So uh, that might be useful. I don't know. I find it handy. So maybe it might be useful for you too. Who knows? And what was the score? I forgot. Because this 843. 843. Here you go. Oh, I'm fucked up. Okay. Oh well. Well, I'm not like my speed is increasing, but I was hoping to decrease the error rate mainly. Oh well. Never mind. We might get there. And now we will go here. And also the monitors, right? If you have like small desk, you still can have like them on top of each other. I think. Do you have a laptop or do you have like desktop computer? Desktop, yeah. So those are still like these things like monitor arm, right? So you can buy something like this, you know, and then that's what I'm using, right? So it puts one on top of each, on top of the other one, and they are not that expensive. Even you can buy a cheap one. You just need to make sure that they it can go high enough so it will be on top of your like other monitor. Yeah, but the cubicle is like uh limited from side to side, right? Or is it limited up and top too? Limited both. Oh, well. Yeah, happy to help. Happy to help. Have a good one, Bob. Have a good one. Industrial monitor. Metal casing. What the hell is that? What do they mean by industrial? Metal casing. Yeah, that might be nice, but it's unnecessary. For what inputs? HDMI, VGB, NC, and RC. Oh, well, okay. It's fucking expensive. Okay. Anyway, we are doing this and we are looking at templates. So I will start the timer and we'll go into this. So I really would like to know how they are doing this. Chunk of HTML within template. Oh, what do we have? Percussive, empower your HTML, more on template syntax, and this is the introduction. Okay, so what do we have? Templates, directives. Okay, so this is. Oh, I was on template syntax already. Or that's the. Those are the next sections. Okay. I need to know these. Sure. Dedicated working example application that demonstrated. Okay, so I probably did download it, right? So open recent template. Yeah, this window. Okay. I have something. This is a switch component. What do we have here? Boom, boom, boom. This will be the main thingy, right? Yeah, probably. But let's see what they tell us about it. Especially Angular syntax. You can extend the oh, I can run it, right? That's what I could do. But I want to know how they are running it. ng-serve. Okay, so I'm doing serve open like so. Can extend. Okay, for example, Angular helps you get. Helps me get what? Oh, it is open. So get and set DOM, define object model. Always dynamically with features such as built-in template functions, variables, even listing, and data binding. Yes, valid templates and things however, because an Angular template is part of an overall web page, not an entire. You don't need to include the HTML body and so on. So you can focus exclusively on a part of the page you're developing. Great. Does not support the script element in templates. Angular ignores the script. I cannot put the warning to the browser console for more information. See security. Okay. That's that. Okay, so we load the logo. Isn't this the same thing? It is not. The fuck? What I was looking at? This is the template syntax. And hold on. Is this like a subsection? Template statements? No, so that was in the introduction, right? The project. To see all of them working together in one application, see comprehensive. Okay, so this is all of them. So do we have like text interpolation part in that application or no? So I'll close this and then what is this? Where is readme? You don't get a readme? Yeah, I will not hunting it by myself, you know, like so. Let's have a look at everything. Okay, so here's the template for the main thing. And oh, look at that, interpolation, huh? Interpolation, and at interpolation we have just this. Okay, so let's see what they are talking about. So here we are in the interpolation. So they have a little bit different example. You know what, we will go one by one. So that means that I will first download the example. Second, extract it. Third, open it in IntelliJ. Okay, so this here, this will be killed. Yes, thank you for your services. Now we'll go in here and tabulator here, that is interpolation, and I want that was Control Shift, right? Oh, here we go, it works. Look at that. So we have template syntax, but I don't really want the template syntax. I want the interpolation. Well, first of all, I want to create the folder in which we will extract all of this. Done. Now, my friends, beautiful people, it's time to open the project. And this is the interpolation project. So we will open it in this window. Yes. We will have a look what they are using, but they are most likely, yeah, it's npm, and IntelliJ already did recognize it, so we will run the install command to get all the dependencies, and while it is running, we can read how beautiful things are in here. Go. Okay. Displaying values with interpolation. First embedding. Okay, so this is simple. This and that, and between those, that will be like executed. Please say interpolation works. Consider an Angular component contains customer variable. Okay, and here we do that, and it outputs Maria. That's it. Next, following example, evaluate the title. Does the same thing. Okay, there's the title, there's image URL, and it will get in there. Straightforward. Expressions produce value and appears within the. So the expression assigns it. Okay, so that's template expressions. What was the first thing? That was with interpolation. Okay. Angular resolves the expression and assigns it to a property of a binding target. The target could be HTML element, component, or directive. HTML element, component, or directive makes sense. But it pisses me off because the component is technically speaking directive, so they could just say HTML element or directive. Done. I know there's a little bit of difference between components and directive, but directive, I mean component is a directive. So what the fuck? Text between the braces. The template expression that Angular first evaluates, and hey, Nightlight. Following interpolation illustrates the point by adding two numbers. Sure, makes sense. Yeah, I am live for 33 minutes now. Why? Did the notification just appeared in the channel, or what had happened? No, it's there. It was like in reasonable time. Or is that what you meant? I see. Can invoke methods of the host component? Sure, that's what I'm doing all the time. So that's all news. With interpolation, Ergo performs the following task. Evaluates all the expressions in double curly braces. Sure, converts the expression results to strings. Yes. Links the results to any adjacent literal strings. What is this? Hard to say. Hard to say. The strings assigns the composite to. What is composite? That's what you get from all of these. You can configure the interpolation delimiter with interpolation option in the component metadata. That means we can use, instead of this, something else. Is that what you say? And this one is now string. What? Start and end delimiters. Oh, I see. So this will be the start string, end string. So you put in the tuple. Okay, I see. And it might be different if you want. I guess. I don't know why would you want, but you can. You can do it. Syntax. Template expressions are similar to JavaScript. Many JavaScript expressions are legal template. Oh, I have found today that the nullish coalescence is available in the template also in the Angular 12. Right, so this is nullish coalescing Angular 12 and Angular change log. Maybe that looks promising a little bit. Here we go. 12 and nullish coalescing, and here's the peer review for it, and they merge the code in it. And what it basically does is yeah, so they did add this, right? And what it does is, do they have, basically it checks the first one. If you have like these two, so if you have this here, so it will check this if it's null or undefined. If it's null or undefined, it will take this value. That's that. And because we have like this again, so if this is also null or undefined, we will get the next one. That's basically what it is. And there was somewhere like the explanation of it, but here, this is the ticket. Well, I already did describe it, so that's it, and it's in Angular 12 available. Yeah, I know. It is already built in the TypeScript, so basically it's nothing new, right? But it was not available to you in the template. So there you go. That's what we are looking at in here, right? All of this like interpolation, you know, and the template expressions, they just did not handle the nullish coalesce. And here we have the plus operator, so now they handle the nullish coalescing thing as well. Basically what the developers were doing before that was, where's the source code? Give me some index. Okay, so before they were doing this, it will be holy fuck, a equal null. If it's null, then we will get the other value. Okay, so we need to, okay, so this or a is undefined, then we will return the B. If it's not, we will return A, right? And now you can write it as this, A, B. Much shorter, huh? And maybe this should be like so, because I don't, well, it should work both ways, but yeah, that's the new stuff in the Angular 12. Syntax. Template expression are similar to JavaScript. Wanna become famous? Bye bye. You can't use JavaScript expressions that have or promote side effects, including assignments, operators as a new type of instance of chaining expressions with semicolon or comma, increment and decrement operators. I did not know this. Well, that's the side effect, right? Basically, you can just get the value, basically read the value. You cannot write from it. That's no. Some of the ES 15 plus. No support for bitwise operators. New template expression operators such as what? This topic is marked for archiving until we determine that it clearly conveys the most accurate information possible. In the meantime, this might be useful. Interesting. Tree shaking and injectable. Expression context. Context that's in there, right? Oh, I forgot to start the timer again. A particular part of the application to which the expression belongs. Typically, this context is the component instance. The expression will refer to property subcomponent, yes. Of the template context, such as template input variable or template reference variable. The input variable is the one with the add input, right? Template input variable, that is structural directives. Okay. Shorthand that Angular interprets into a longer form. Angular transforms the asterisk in front of the structure directive into ng template that surrounds the host element and its descendant. Oh. The following is an example of ngIf that displays the hero's name if hero exists. The ngIf directive moves to the ng template where it becomes a property binding in square brackets. The rest of the div, including its attribute, moves inside the ng template. Okay, so the entire div will move there, then this will be put in there, and it looks like this. ng template, and here is ngIf hero. Angular does not create a real ng template element, instead rendering only the div and comment node to the DOM. Yeah, the template is never shown, right? But where's the... and a comment node placeholder to the DOM. So here's the comment. The following example compares the shorthand used for the asterisk 4 with the longhand ng template form. So here is the let hero of heroes, okay, so this is the ng4, but I would be interesting how the if works here. Okay, so what is this? So this is ng template let ng4 so you have ng4 let hero, you have ng4 of heroes, let I index, let on. So this thing looks like this. Let index, let auth, track by ID. That's it. And then we have the diff. Okay. Here, everything related to the ng4 structure director applies to the ng template. All other bindings. The element applied to the diff element. Sure. That's the class thingy. Now class auth equals auth. To the g4 string remain in place as the element moves inside it. This example of class auth stays on the diff, yeah. Yeah, that's what I saw. Pascal case, sure. Well, the main takeaway here is that it's creating like the template around it, and add the template reference variable. Help to use data, sure. Where is this coming from? That's the reference, so that's something I'll be reading later on, so we will just skim through it. Syntax, how to assign values, ng form with template variable scope, accessing nested template, accessing a template variable within ng template, okay. So that's the, oh yeah, the template variables, that's that, right? Okay, so we'll get to it. And the first thing that was located where in directives, that's, we will also get to that. So no biggie. No biggie. Well, that's the previous thing. We did all of this, and it will be ng start. No, ng serve. Serve. Open. Here we go. Oh, we can have a look at it, but there's not much to like really to think about. Following example uses tab. Did it run at all? Yeah, it's running. I wonder if I open here another this thing, if I do cmd in here, it doesn't start a new session off. Did it? I don't think so. If I do oh, this starts it. Look at that. Okay. Well, never mind. Which is never mind. It's the wrong accent. Cheers. Or template reference variable, blah blah blah. Following example uses template input variable customer. Sure. Here we did the variable, then we are using it in here. Next example features a template reference variable. Okay, so this is the this is the template input variable, and this is template reference, and here we are referencing this input, and next to it we display that value. Is it like available everywhere? Maybe. Template expressions cannot. Okay, so we can have added it. Run, yeah. So that's here the template reference template reference variable. Okay, this works. If we have a look into the code, so that is probably in here, right? And that's all there is. And that was here. Can we put it outside? That is the question. And we will say, come on, span or it will be p paragraph, and oh come on, this is outside, this is not next to the input, and it should be visible here too, I think. So we will do another paragraph, and here we will say customer input dot value, like that, and now hello there. So it's available in the template everywhere. Good to know. You might also like why it doesn't show the images. Is it because of the course thingy? If we reload it, don't have any errors in here. Doesn't show shit. Is it in the project? Image not loaded. Open externally, yeah, sure, but where's my those fuckers? Like, look at it. I switched to lamp. Now if I close the project, I cannot open it again. I have to switch to another file, then I can open. Stupid. I mean the project structure. Oh well, but now I wanna see. Now I wanna see. And what was the path to it, huh? So the lamp is living in the source app. Where the fuck is it? It doesn't show, it's broken here. Okay, so I will do this. I will expand everything. Now I will type lamp. And it doesn't find shit. How is that possible? Well, the thing is, if I search it like this, it is in source assets. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you. Source assets lamp. And can't read. Okay, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. That's why it doesn't show. Why is it fucked up? You'll never know. That's something that's the input, blah, blah. Template expression cannot refer anything in the global namespace except undefined. They can't refer to window or document edition. They can't call console log or matmax. And they are restricted to referencing members of the expression context. Okay. The context against which an expression evaluates is the union of the template variables, the directives context object, if it has one, and the directives context object. What the fuck is that? Directives context object. If it has one, and the components members. If you reference a name that belongs to more than one of these namespaces, Angular applies the following logic to determine the context. What? This is like the priority, or probably the priority. Template variable name, a name that what? A name in the directives context. Okay, so first looking at the template variable, then in the directives context, and then the components member. What is this? What is this? What the directives are here. Avoid variables shadowing variables in another context. Keep variable names unique in another context. In the following example, the F component templates greets the customer Padma. Templates and oh fuck. Let customer of customers, customer value, blah, and okay, so this is the shadowing they are talking about. The avoid shadowing variables in another context. Keep variable names unique. The following example. Okay, so this is the template context, and this will be the directive context, or the components member names, because this is the component member, right? This is the member of this component. The customer within the ng forest in the context for ng template. Okay. And so refers to the customer in the customers array. Yes. In this case, Ebony and My shoulder hurts. So the customers array. In this case, this and that guy. This list does not feature Padma because customer outside. Yes. Conversely, oh, what the fuck this means? Name of conversely, which reverses one that just builds. Okay, so it's like the opposite. Conversely, how do you?
Conversely. Conversely. Conversely.
Conversely.
Conversely.
Conversely. Okay. Conversely, customer in the H1 doesn't include Ebony. Yeah, so here will be Padma. Hello, Padma. Sure, because it's outside of. Doesn't include Ebony or Geo because the context for this customer is the class and the class value for customer is Padma. Okay, cool. And next time we will be doing this, so I will put it into my notes that we are. Oh fuck. Come on. Copy. Here, pasting. Here we go. I should be doing. Oh, fuck. I think I might fucked up. Yeah, templates. Where the fuck was I? Like, if I look at that, this is like. Yeah, so the template syntax is the. And this is weird. Okay, guide, interpolation, and this. Look at those paths. You see, like guide, interpolation, guide, template syntax, guide statements, guide pipes, guide property by. Ah, okay. So I was expecting like guide, understanding Angular, templates, and then introduction, right? But it says template is syntax, and it's here it says interpolation, and then you have like this anchors. Okay, the ID anchors. So good. I'll save this, and this guy says that we are done. Done is better than perfect, and we will continue next time.